What if I told you that the reason your child isn't listening isn't because you're not strict enough, but because you're correcting before you're connecting? The one positive discipline tool I wish I had used more consistently is this: connection before correction. So in this video, I'm going to show you what connection before correction actually looks like in real life, why it works, and how one simple phrase, "I love you," and the answer is no, can completely transform the way your child responds to limits. And by the end, you may realize that the behavior you're trying to fix isn't the real problem at all. Let's talk about it. True connection is not about control or pleasing. It is about mutual respect. Effective connection is created when both the child and the adult feel belonging and significance. Most positive discipline tools are actually skills for creating connection. Let me give you a preview of some powerful ways to do this. First, spend special time with your child. What could create a stronger connection than a child knowing you genuinely enjoy being with them? Even 10 intentional minutes can fill an emotional tank. Second, listen. Really listen. Stop what you're doing. Put down the phone. Make eye contact. Give your child your full attention. So often we think we're listening, but we're multitasking. Children know the difference. When they feel heard, they feel valued. Third, validate feelings. We all feel connected when we feel understood. Validation does not mean agreeing with everything. It means acknowledging the experience. You're really disappointed. That felt unfair. You're angry. When feelings are named and accepted, they tend to soften. Fourth, share your own thoughts and feelings when appropriate. Children are far more willing to listen to you after they feel listened to. And when you respectfully share something about yourself, you deepen connection. Respectfully means no dramatic comparisons about walking miles in the snow or how hard you had it. It means honest, relevant sharing. I feel worried when I see that. I value respect in our home. Fifth, focus on solutions with children after a cooling off period. Notice that word "with." It is a golden bridge to connection. Instead of imposing a consequence on a child, invite them into problem solving. What happened? What were you trying to accomplish? What ideas do you have to solve this? Collaboration builds belonging and responsibility. Sixth, ask curiosity questions. Instead of telling children what they did wrong, ask sincere questions that help them explore the consequences of their choices. What happened? How do you think that affected your sister? What could you try next time? Curiosity opens both the heart and the rational brain. It invites thinking instead of triggering defensiveness. And sometimes, connection is as simple as a hug. There are moments when words are not needed. A warm embrace can regulate emotions faster than a lecture ever could. Once connection is made, children become open to respectful correction. So when we talk about correction in positive discipline, we're not talking about punishment, we're talking about teaching. We're not doing something to children, we're working with them. Conventional discipline says, "You broke the rule, here's your consequence." Positive discipline says, "Something didn't work, let's figure it out together." Through family meetings, joint problem solving, and respectful collaboration, children learn that they matter. They learn they have a voice. They learn they can contribute. And in that process, connection is strengthened instead of damaged. Children learn that their feelings matter, their voices are heard, and their contributions have value. And here's the powerful truth. When children truly feel belonging and significance, much of the misbehavior fades. Because many behavior problems are simply misguided attempts to feel connected, to feel noticed, or to feel important. When we meet the need for belonging directly, the behavior often loses its purpose, and children naturally begin to cooperate and engage positively. That's why nearly every positive discipline tool circles back to the same foundation: connection before correction. This isn't about being permissive. It's not about lowering standards or avoiding limits. It's about understanding how the brain works, how emotions drive behavior, and how meaningful relationships shape long-term growth. It's about knowing that relationship is the doorway to influence. When we connect first, we send these messages. You matter. You belong. Our relationship is safe. And we will solve problems together. Connection before correction isn't a strategy to control behavior. It's a mindset shift. It's recognizing that lasting change happens inside relationship, not outside of it. If this resonates with you and you want more practical, brain-based positive discipline tools that actually work in real life, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like this video so more parents can learn about connection before correction. Comment below and tell me, is it harder for you to connect first or correct first? And share this with another parent who needs this reminder today. Let's build homes where connection comes first.